This is the Momma Fit Podcast. This podcast is dedicated to all those mamas out there that want to fit a workout in a day, or want to fit in a moment of bliss, or hey, you want to fit into those skinny jeans. Dana Dieters is the host of Momma Fit Podcast. She's a mother of two beautiful girls, a wife, and entrepreneur. Her passion became her profession when she had a wake-up call about 15 years ago. With the support of others and a positive attitude, she was able to overcome the hurdles in her life. This mama strives to wake up and conquer each day to make it better than the day before. Her passion for business and education to others is what drives this mama to be the best version of Momma Fit. With Dana's background, she hopes to help you with your business, health and fitness needs, family time in the kitchen, and give you motivation and inspiration to tackle your day. And most importantly, to help you fit in your Momma Fit time.
Welcome back to the Momma Fit Podcast. We are back and we are striving. We are on the next podcast episode, and I'm so excited because this is going to be actually released maybe a week in advance. So we're talking about habits, and we want to get through these next few months before January 1st, because this is what we need to do, is not get derailed off our goals. We want to stay on track, right? So we're talking about keeping that drive and motivation to get through January and the whole next year. We're talking about creating good habits and healthy eating, exercise, and a healthy mentality that goes along with it. Every habit that we have has three components. Number one is there's a cue, which triggers the habit to start, makes your brain go into autopilot mode. You just do it. Second is the behavior itself, the action you put into it. And number three, the reward, which is how the brain learns to remember and crave this pattern. The reward is a feeling of the endorphins from the workout, the energy you get from the nutrition, and the happiness you feel after the accomplished goal that day. You can also reward yourself by buying yourself a new shirt or go to a movie, something not food related. Some of my clients will put $1 in every workout that they do, and at the end of the month, they buy a new workout shirt or pants or even a 30-minute massage. So if your goal is to lose weight, activity you've decided on is going to be 2 to 5 days a week. You'll need cues and rewards to get you to that action to become a habit. Your cue can be a time of day. Will you go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning before heading to work? And also remember your gym bag sitting next to the door when you actually go out for a run. You will need to trick your brain into liking the activity by offering a reward. You have to give yourself a reward that is actually at some point going to inspire a craving and help your brain associate this behavior with something it enjoys. If you work out 5 days a week and that is your goal, reward yourself with a new shirt or an hour of reading. If you're a mom and need a break, that's awesome, right? Since we're just getting into fall, I want to help people keep it consistent with their healthy lifestyle, because I know this is always a struggle after the workday's over with. It's dark, it's cold, you just want to go home and chill. So setting some awesome goals this time around is huge, and being specific. If your goal is to lose weight, eat healthy, or exercise more, you haven't really laid out exactly how you're going to get where you want to go. If you want to actually accomplish something, this means everything in life. If you want to do anything as far as maybe clean your house, you still have a checklist, don't we? We always have a checklist for things. If we have a doctor appointment, we have it on our schedules. You got to make sure that we focus on how we're going to get there to get somewhere that you want to go. And one, making steps to get to our goals, whether it's weekly, monthly, or yearly. What actions are we going to do to get there? The way I do my goals is that I have a daily checklist of goals I want to accomplish, and also weekly ones too. I have it on a checklist, so when I check them off, I go and see what I've already accomplished, so that's kind of a motivation for me. I try to do the goal I least like right away, so I have no excuses. And you have to be realistic with your goals. If you're a busy working parent with 12-hour days, 3 kids to get out the door every morning, do you really think that going down to your basement gym at 4:30 a.m. is really going to be something that's going to last? Be realistic with your goals. Better to err on the side of easy than bite off way more than you can chew. Schedule your workouts in like an appointment in your planner. Do what you can. Don't think you need an hour to get a workout in. All or nothing mentality will hurt you more than it will help. I used to be that way, and it plays mind games on you. You will also learn patience. Healthy living isn't a race with a finish line. Instead, it's a never-ending marathon. And studies on habits formation suggest it may take the better part of your year to truly forge a new one. So remember, slow and steady definitely wins the race, whereby small steps will eventually get you to the long distance. Well, your first month of a new goal, you have the motivation, you're getting encouraged, you feel really good, you're getting some progress in, but you have to keep going. It is something that we need to realize is that we have the whole year to get our goals and what we want. One thing is, don't rush the starting line. You will tucker out way too fast. All right, this next one I hear quite a bit. It's being hard on ourselves. I hear this from clients about when they have really been working hard, but then they have a bad week and then they fall off the bandwagon. They'll say, what's wrong with me? Or why do I always give up? Instead, ask yourself, what can I do today that will help me get back on track, even if it's just a little bit? Let's just say you went out to eat, you got off track with your nutrition. You just have to get back in the game after and eat healthy for the rest of the day. One meal is not going to make you gain 5 pounds. We need to brush ourselves off, pick ourselves back up, and instead of asking yourself, why can't this work? Say, what can I do to make it better? We all have those obstacles in our life. There will be road bumps along the way. Your child might be sick, which happens to me quite a bit, but I still make it important to get my workouts in, even if I have to wake up early, and my husband, thankfully, will take over for the 45 minutes to an hour, and then I take over after that. So if you're a single parent, try to get in small workouts when you can while they're sleeping. You can do all kinds of exercises in a small room. So there are many things you can do with no excuses. Instead of looking for the future and getting frustrated at how much you have to do to get there, think about what you've already done and changed and be proud of it. Let's just say you were a pop drinker, but drinking pop is not in your nutrition anymore. Be proud of that and that you were able to accomplish that habit broken. Here are some energy tips for your motivation to get you through to your next goal. And you can try one out, two, or all of these and see how it works for you. Number 1, create a daily self checklist and let it be your motivation. Number 2, take 10 to 20 minutes to start your workout routine. Once you're there, you can add time and intensity. Number 3, go 1 day a week without sweets or eat fruit instead. Number 4, choose water or decaf tea instead of caffeinated coffee or drinks. You can add lemon, lime, cucumbers, some fruits to make the water a little bit more flavorful. Number 5, embrace your brilliance. Write down 10 things you do really well and revel in it. Number 6, go for a walk or play an activity game with your kids at home after dinner. I know we're entering the winter months, so before that, you can go for your walk. But when it gets cold out, get on some warm clothes and go play outside with your kids. They will remember that forever. Number 7, add an extra serving of leafy greens to your dinner. Kale is a great one. It's an alternative to spinach. It will add a little bit more crunchiness to your salad. I love making kale chips in the oven, and you can't even tell that you're eating greens. Number 8, stretch out for 10 to 15 minutes at night before bed. It will relax you. It'll also relieve any tight muscles from your workout sitting at your desk, or have your Rolga foam roller, or any foam roller for that matter, and roll on out for 10 minutes. Usually foam rolling helps you actually relieve the tight muscles a lot quicker than just the general stretching. So you could add both at the same time, maybe some yoga routine just to feel relaxed and getting a deep tissue massage. My last tip is, all right, a little tiny tip I will end you with is you don't need to wait to do what you want. If you have a goal in mind, you have to just get it started. Make positive changes, healthy changes in your life. Any old day can be the start of a brand new life.
Thanks so much for spending your time with the Momma Fit Podcast. Dana is so happy to share her tips and tricks with you. If you loved this podcast, we'd be so happy if you could share this episode with your friends and family. Also, if you have time, please leave us a review of your honest thoughts and reflections of the podcast on iTunes or our app. We'd be so grateful. If you have any topic or suggestion that you want answered, leave those in the comments below and make sure that you fit in your Momma Fit time.